Yeah, let's see how many sieges we can do. Haven't done siege live in quite a while, but in this guild, at the start of siege, we pretty much open and mark all towers around us. So with that, the last few weeks I was able to get quite some hits in. And I even ruined up more presets right now, so it should be good to go. Kinda depends who we have. Zakra Club, Zakr. That should be fine for me. Let's see what we have over here. I guess that these are, well, if they are swift, they could be somewhat annoying, but I kind of doubt they are. Don't be swift. Thank you. I guess we're just gonna hit you. And then boost up you. And then hit you. A little bit more damage than last time. I think it was doing like about 32s without attack buff. So let's see how much he does on the Camilla right now. Should be about like 55, a little bit more. Ooh, wow, that's actually a pretty big damage increase. Yeah, and there's no way you sell them. Because you can also throw this over there. Might take a little bit of time. Shouldn't be that much mission. Could have S3'd over there. We got a raider from HG Kuza. Or HC Cruiser. Appreciate it. Oh wait, these are just chip. Oh, okay. Normally they are actually kill. What do we have over this one? This. Do I expect this thing to be swift? Nah, actually not really, right? Well, it would make sense if he is swift. But do we believe he is swift? We don't believe he is swift. Is there a speed requirement? Yeah, there is a speed requirement. He's, in my case, like plus 140-ish. Also up the damage a little bit on this one. Apparently that's damage reduction on Dark, which is full tank, I don't know. Sonya's with this. Would that be like super freaking fast? Is that actually even a good defense? No, that's a pretty terrible defense. I can easily hit this. We can actually easily hit this. Just with this. He would get attack buff though. Would that be enough for him to... Most likely not. Would be very surprised if that's actually enough. Plus I can Leo push back the SEO if it's not willed anyways. Ain't no way, Jose. No, it does have the threat state, that's slightly bit annoying, I guess. Good thing that that unit is shit as well and doesn't like to actually use proper skills, but 9k per hit, man, Feng Yang is so broken. Feng Yang is still way too broken. Also, this Nephthys hasn't used the right skill like a single time. They should really buff the AI on defense. Like, this thing also has never used the correct skill. Still didn't do. It never did S3. Useless. And let's see over here. Could be a fast one on that. Could be dangerous. Same for this one. But do I expect it to be fast? Somewhat don't really believe it's fast. Would this work? Yeah, this would most definitely work. If I'm faster, at least. If I'm not, I'm screwed. But It's not faster. Yeet. And a yeet. 17k per hit. Yeah, I did up the damage on the Mieng a little bit, but 17k per hit is that is not expected. That was a little bit more than I expected. That thing's probably 100 respites. Not an issue. Just wait for this skill to come up again. And we go for another this. Beep. This one though. I would say that Narsha's or... Yeah, I would probably say that this is my best bet against it. Yeah, this would totally do. You're still minus fire, aren't you? Not really. Let me give you some minus firework. Oh, not on attack base, of course. And I kind of want to make minus light. Just for the sake of it. And that's hit number 6 already. Why is this music so soft? Nice. Nearly killing this thing with just the multi-hits. Let's just kill you, just to speed up things a little bit. Yeah, talking about broken teams. Wait, you're not even max crit, right? If I had enough targets to hit, I could easily do 10-10 in 10 minutes. Oh wait, this was my 5th. Thought I was on 6 already. These are still being hits. There's one open over yonder. Am I gonna trust this to outspeed? Okay, gotta hide 1 second. Wait, I'm not sure what is in use actually. Oh no, wait, what I can easily do is just... I'm not sure what is in use or not in use at the moment actually. Wait, you do have that one, right? Yeah. Let's not take Sonya's not on defense. Asher is on defense. I think not on defense. That is a fast run in the first place. This should do. It could be if he goes full swift that he still outspeeds me. We shall see. Apparently not the cheese. Okay, I guess that one is not worth take. Is there anything open on this one still? Still one thing open. What is a nice hit against this though? I guess we just go for you. Tiana's on here actually. I did mark it right. Good. Even fast enough. Let's use a combination of this and whatever I just used in the other thing too. On defense. Something like this. Yeah. Speedrunning. Ever changed Siege to no dupes? Don't think they ever would. I think it would bother too many people. I upped the damage on this team a bit as well, which definitely helps out. Okay, and that means 3 hits left. Okay, we can still hit those. And still hit those. So let's just mirror it. Or, well, kind of mirror-ish. Fuck it, let's go. Mind showing Maxi runes? Maxi's on defense actually right now, so I can't really show. Okay, so I wanna do this. Blade Fang on that is kind of fine. Yeet. That's somewhat more damage than expected. I think I'd rather go for this right now. Just for the kill. Then we go for the heal. Easy proccers. Is this the safest of teams? Absolutely not. But does it work? Apparently it does. Is monster new mechanic? Yeah, because you're using 2 skills at the same time or something like that. Okay, and I think there's nothing more to hit right now, is it? Yeah, just those 2, but those are not allowed to hit. I could probably hit them, but... I did do a good amount of hits in, what is it, 12 minutes? Also, look at the rest, like, they only did like 3 2 hits, I did 8. Oh, it was just... That's the sheer power of, like, having too many LDs in presets. It's the only reason I can do this shit. I think they were released just before... oh, nice. We can actually hit them. Patience. Okay, we were allowed to hit them. Should I just mark both and be an asshole? Nah, someone else already marked. It's not that I didn't do most of my hits in one rotation already. This one we just have to switch the windy set. Little windy set. And put it a little bit of minus of water. And, well, actually in this case I can just probably go for additionals. I kind of want them to hit my unit, so if you want them to hit this unit, you actually go for additionals. And with this case, I kind of want them to hit the windy, because it's by far the target that can handle most hits. You have minus 20 shits on dark. Jesus, can't even speak. Do I have like minus water here maybe? Nope, will be fun as well. But yeah, 26 on dark from light is pretty nice. And then we have this thing, which I'm also gonna... this is going to be minus water for sure. Not making 3 or 4 stars? Well, the 3 or 4 stars that they're kind of making, that's more of... wow, okay, this was an anti-Leo team, it seems. It's my whole freaking team outspeeds it. Oh yeah, you don't actually trigger the passive this way. Well, that's fine, I guess. Give me that. Fake ass threat state. But yeah, the new Cupids look pretty interesting, but they are released pretty fast, yeah. But the reason that they don't make any 3 or 4 stars, I would say, is because they kind of do the 2As. I actually kind of want them to take like the worst 4-star family and make it a 2A, and then make it just on like the 5-star base stats. That would be pretty dope, right? Because in the end, getting net 5s these days is not that difficult. So it would be decent to take like the worst 4-star family out there and just make it to a 5-star as a 2A. And then you take like what, the Death Knights or something shit. Are they gonna do 2A on 4-star? Probably not. But that's just what I would like. Imagine skilling up. Yeah, then you just have to skill up with Delmons. That's it. Okay, so in the end we were about to do 9 hits. And I can't do my last hit and we're like 19 minutes into the siege. That's how you do proper siege, boys. Why are people losing? Why are you losing? Siege is that easy. That seems crazy with better base stats. I don't even think so that much. Like, it also really depends on like what family you do. If you take like the Anubises and make them all 2A except for the Bay, of course. Yeah, you take like a bad family, like a family that's completely not used. Because if you take any of the strong families in the 4 stars, like you're not gonna do that with Lucians or anything, right? But you take a 4-star family that's actually pretty bad, like these. They all don't do too much shit, but if you make them 5-star on the 2A, they're pretty okay. Like, I think these would be pretty OP as well if you 2A them. These you can't. This one, I think it would not be too bad to 2A those. Like, they're not as strong. These might be pretty strong, actually. Magic Mikes. I think Magic Mike would even not be that bad. Yeah, Iris might be pretty busted. Yeah, Iris on the 5 stats might actually be busted. These, they are bad. Well, Delph was used, I guess. Like Shelsa's 2A. Yeah, I think they won't really enter. Well, Yen might be pretty nasty. Samurais, for sure. Samurais is one of those units they have been buffing like 16 times. It's still bad. I think if you make you 2A, well, it also means that if you make them 2A, you cannot use them in the net 4 tower anymore. Like, that should be a thing. Otherwise, you're gonna place all of those in the net 4 towers in Siege. But yeah, they have a lot of options. Like, to be honest, well, Frigate might be nasty. Like, yeah, this is one they're definitely not gonna do. Like, these two, and then also... Yeah, no, this is absolutely not what you want to put as 2A.